Okay, so right now I'm going to head to this album sales event for DKZ. Oh, I found it. It's called a lucky draw event. It was kind of just like a album sales event, and it's an event where you can obviously buy DKZ's albums, and then you get, I believe, some special photo cards, a cookie, like a fortune cookie, a specially made one for their comeback. And so when I got there, it was held in this big mall called the Lotte Young Plaza. The space that it's being held at is actually quite small. You get there, you can look around at what they have displayed, which is mostly just like their albums, photo cards and whatnot, and then you basically just go up and buy however many albums you want. You can buy it in a set, or you can buy them just one type of their album. And then you get a certain number of special, like, limited edition photo cards for each album that you buy, as well as a fortune cookie, which they were not giving out because I'm pretty sure it was already sold out. It was kind of confusing, I'm not gonna lie, because obviously it was just sort of catered to Korean fans. There were no instructions in English, so I really had to like view other people, like see what other people were doing. I bought just one set, which is one version and then one of the other version. So 2 albums in total. When I bought it, they just gave me this receipt with a sheet where you can put like your information, your shipping address and your name and phone number. And I was like, okay, like I guess I'm not getting the albums now. And it's true, you don't get the albums like physically when you buy them there at that event. You actually just get them shipped to you, and that's because you have to obviously buy more albums so that you can have more entries into the raffle fan sign. There were some fans who were buying 10 albums and up, like 10 to 20 albums. What they would do obviously is just buy them, purchase them there, and then they get the receipt and stuff. And so they don't have to carry around the albums, they'll just get them shipped. And so that's why they actually don't give you any of the physical albums when you buy them there. But basically once you buy some albums, you take your receipt and show it to another person who was there. So she literally just like takes some, sees how many you bought, takes them and just gives it to you. And usually in these events they use a machine, but then they like let you hit the button however many times and then it'll come out of the machine. But I think the machine was broken, which is like what you probably saw from the footage. I was just trying to get a video of like the photo cards that were decorated. Then the staff next to the machine had to like open it and like take more photo cards out, I guess, because the machine wasn't working and we were just given them manually instead of hitting the button on the machine. But it was cool to see like an event for DKZ because they're such like a small group. But I will show you what I ended up getting. So you get one of these special Polaroid looking photo cards, and there's one for each member, and you get it per set that you order, I believe. And so I just got one set, and so I just got one, and this is Gi-seok, the maknae, the youngest of the group. And then I got these 2 photo cards, which I guess are technically part of the lucky draw event. And so you get one for each album that you buy. Usually I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get these from the machine. This is Mingyu and this is Kyungyoon. And so I'm actually quite happy with my polls, because honestly, like, I don't know obviously the new members that well, Gi-seok and Mingyu, but I really like them from what I've seen from their performances. I think that they're good singers and dancers. There's also this thing where you could print out pictures from DKZ's Instagram. And so I actually chose these photos myself. I had no idea what photos to choose, to be honest, but I felt like I should choose one Kyungyoon and one Jonghyun because they're like the OGs, and everyone was like printing out pictures of Jae-chan, who's like probably the most popular member. So I felt like I should represent for the other guys. Well, this only cost me 3,000 won, and so I guess I just have to wait for the albums to get delivered to me, and I really hope that it does. It was really awkward actually though, because I was like the only foreigner, and there were foreigners down on that ground level, but they were just interested in the other K-pop merch that's there. But it was cool nonetheless. I was very happy to see DKZ having their own event, because again, they're a very small group. So I hope that like this, my buying of their albums could like help support their comeback right now. So I'll stop here. I rambled on for too much, but that was my DKZ album sales event so far.